P2B response to NNPC limited missing funds. Hello and welcome back to Nigeria Unfiltered, where we break down big stories, politics, power, and the people shaping our future. I'm your host, Cosmos Mufu, and today we will be diving into P2B's response to NNPC declared missing funds. Obi responded to what may be seen as the biggest financial scandal in Nigerian history. P2B, the former presidential candidate and the leader of the Labour Party, just dropped a truth bomb on the state of Nigeria's oil industry, and it got the whole of the country talking. He called Nigeria a crime scene. Let's find out why. If you remember very well that earlier this year, the Nigerian Senate released a stunning audit report on the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPC. And according to the reports, over 210 trillion was unaccounted for. And between 2017 and 2023, 103 trillion accrued expenses that no one can explain. 107 trillion in so-called receivables, but just vanished into the thin air. To put this in a proper perspective, that's more than double the federal budgets Nigeria had in the same period. Now, P2B didn't hold back. He took to social media and declared, and I quote, "Nigeria has become a crime scene," he said. "This isn't just corruption, it's a criminal betrayal of the Nigerian people." He questioned how such amount of money could disappear with no documentation, no explanation, and no consequences. Let's hear a snippet of what he posted online. How else does one explain 103 trillion in expenses, 107 trillion in receivables, no records, no accountability, and no punishment? This is not governance. It's an organized looting of the people's wealth. Obi is demanding a systemic reform, saying that this is a proof that the Nigerian institution have been hijacked by corrupt criminals. He called for what he described as the dismantling of this so-called system that pretends to be governing. And here is the kicker: why the Senate has given NNPC 1 week to respond. As of now, there has been silence, no press statement, no televised denial, and not even a social media response. So what does this all mean? It means that the fight of transparency in the Nigerian oil sector, our cash cow, is far from being over. P2B isn't just throwing punches for political clout. He's calling for revolutionary accountability. In a nation where fuel prices keep rising, where citizens tighten their belts daily, the idea that 210 trillion naira is missing is not just shocking, it's heartbreaking. But this is bigger than just NNPC. It's about what kind of Nigeria we want. A Nigeria where corruption hides behind long titles and bulletproof SUVs, or a Nigeria where leaders are held accountable. Obi said that this can only happen when the people agree to let the story die in silence. My take on this is ultimately, Obi's response injects renewed urgency in the conversation about governance and accountability in Nigerian oil sector. It sets a tone that demands both clarity and action, and reminds us all that public money must be accounted for. Do you believe P2B is right? Should there be arrest, investigation, or is this just one of those political noise? That's it for today's episode of Nigerian Unfiltered. If you found this insightful, please ensure to subscribe, like, and share. Got some thoughts on P2B's response? Tweet us, drop a comment. We want to hear your unfiltered opinion. Till next time when I come your way, I'm Cosmos Mufu. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay unfiltered.